And how's it going, guys? This is Kid here with the Chicago Chess Club. Welcome back to another video here where I wanted to just do the video recap here and then just go home so that way I can go to bed early on. This was a slow Monday game, round 2, where my opponent was Farhan, which was a very well-earned win, I will say. A lot of mistakes on my part. I could have been a little more patient, but here we are in round 2 of the slow Mondays for April. But if you guys haven't done so already, please follow the Chicago Chess Center at the Chicago Chess Center, and also follow our club at the Chicago Chess Club as well. Subscribe, follow, comment, like, all that good stuff right there. But without further ado, let's get into the game. This was a really, really great game. It lasted for about, according here, it says 33 moves, so 33 and a half moves for me and Farhan, right? Let's just get right into it, right? As you'll see here in the bottom of me, you'll see like the it was great move, bad move, and then with the evaluation bar right over here, right? Okay, cool. So d4, d4, d5, bishop to f4, knight to f6, e3, c5, knight to f3, knight to c6, and now this is where the game begins. I usually play a3 because I don't want the knight to get involved. But the computer is saying that knight to d2 was a better move. I didn't see that. I don't know why. I just didn't see it, right? I play a3 instead, right? Then Farhan goes where the arrow is pointing at, which is bishop to g4, pinning my knight to the queen, so that way my queen can't go anywhere, right? Or my knight can't go anywhere. Because if I go here, this bishop is taking my queen, regardless, right? So then I develop my knight, right? Because I want to go here, right? I think Farhan did see that, right? And so Farhan does take, and now I get a little greedy. A little greedy. I ain't gonna lie. I felt it too. I felt just moving my knight there was a bad move, but I did it anyways. Maybe because of bad habits, maybe because I really wanted this fork so bad, but tunnel vision hit my mind. And he goes for the best move, which is c5. Go back. Bishop to g3. Now this knight is trapped. I can't go here because queen, right? I can't go back here because of the pawn, right? So the computer is saying that I should take the pawn on d4. I develop my queen instead because I still want to pin that knight. Takes, and now bishop takes on e3, or bishop takes f3. I take that bishop, and now I am forced away to trade the queens, because what happens here is that this right here, queen to a5, is checking the king, so I gotta take, right? So then I take, right? Rook takes the queen now. I finally decided to develop my bishop because I wanted to see if I could target this pawn, this knight, or that pawn, right? And now we go to the pawn takes on e3, pawn takes back on e3, bishop to e7 for the developing and also wanting to castle, right? The computer is saying that I should have castled this way, right? But instead I castled the other way. Right? There's no one here in the chess club, right? So he castles as well. I move forward with c3. Knight to h5. I'm losing my bishop regardless, right? And then the threat was, all right, cool. If I'm going to lose my bishop, I might as well threaten your other piece. Didn't work out. Because knight takes the bishop, I take back with my pawn, and now the rook decides to go back to a8. Oof. Right? And so now we go here, rook to d1, centralizing this. Rooks are happier when there's open files, right? And I'm also at a time right now where I'm also learning as well. So I'm just documenting my progress. He centralizes his rook too. He's like, you gonna take my pawn? Cool. But I'm gonna take back my rook. I go here, which is f4, e4, rook on c1, rook d c1, right? I need to notate because I was a little confused on which rooks, right? But now I know. All right, cool. I need to add d, then c1, right? Because it tells you, things like that. I'll probably do like a video of that, right? Bishop at f6, right? Because bishop at f6 was a great move, by the way. I saw this, right? So immediately I said a2, rook to a2. Knight goes back to e7. What this move does is that it's going to go here, This knight is going to travel here. So when I saw that knight go to e7, I immediately said bishop to h3 because I don't want that knight to go right here, right? And so he proceeds with g6, preparing, in my opinion, preparing knight to f5. And then I decided to push c4. d4 was played, right? Pawn pushed. And I'm like, you know what? What if I move my king further? It's a good move. But then after takes, rook comes in. Now, I saw king to f2, but what I failed to see, this was the first move that I thought of immediately, right? But then I was like, this pawn is going to be a liability soon. So what do you think I did? I took it. And now the rook takes on g3. And so I'm glad that the computer is saying that bishop to d7 was a good move, because I'm really flattered. I'm like, because when I played bishop to d7, I was like, man, that's a bad move. Because rook d8. And I was like, okay, cool. Let me just back it up real quick. Then, bishop to g7. Wow. I got to give it to Farhan. I didn't even see this. Because what I did was, you know what? I got my 3 pawns right here. I had like an hour and 23 minutes left on the clock. He had like 35 minutes left on his clock. Could have taken my sweet time. But instead, b5. Unbelievable. Got too greedy. And then he comes in with the pawn. My only option was to take, right? This is mate in 1. But Farhan didn't see it. Farhan took the rook. And I was like, wait. Maybe there's still a chance. Because I saw this check. King moves a little bit to the side, right? And I'm like, there's nothing I could do. So then I just push. Hoping that maybe he could check maybe with this rook. But instead he found the best move, which was rook to d4, checkmate. Folks, when it's a slow Monday, it's a slow Monday. That means take your time. I'm glad that I was calculating some moves right. But now I know what to do in the next game when I'm playing that opening. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be playing black. But man, what a great game by Farhan. What a great game overall. But yeah. So that's pretty much it, the video for today. If you guys did enjoy this, please subscribe to the channel. Comment down below what do you guys want to see next. And yeah, donate. Because we want to be able to cover all the games here that is happening at the Chess Center and also everywhere else. But yeah. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. A lot of work to do. If I want to be able to get a title, I gotta do a lot of work. So I'm definitely gonna be studying this sheet right here, and also this game right here, and also future games as well. Farhan, if you've seen this, great game. The PGN will be uploaded to the Take app, and yeah, you'll see that soon. But anyways, guys, thank you so much, and take care. Have a great rest of your night.